Hi everyone, Dorota Palicka, international nail artist and educator here, and today we are going to do a wintry set of the nails. I love those colors together. Have a wee preview of it in here. Yeah, nice and sparkly on the top of that. I hope you really enjoy watching this tutorial, so let's start. We are going to have a fun with those wintry set, and I'm going to use the Color Plus in blue. Actually, this one is at the end, so I will be able to pick up the new ones, which we've got coming. Which I'm glad for. And then paint on French gel. Now for those kind of fading and ombre, the paint on gels are best because they are really highly pigmented. So I'm just creating my mixture, and I'm going to match the color which we have used on the FAM, and that's a 220 wave after wave. But in order to do so, you have to do it a shade darker, because when we're fading, the color is obviously a bit lighter. I hope that makes sense. And now I'm going to pick up this color, actually use the old brush, Dorota. So I'm just going to pick up this color and put it on our index finger. And then with the makeup sponge or the sponge for the fading, I'm start blending the color. Some of you guys have asked me if I've got the texture when I'm doing it. I don't get much of the texture, you can see it, and the reason for it is, first of all, like when I'm working with the sponges, I like to use the forms or a tiny bit of the sellotape. So see the form, and this part I will keep for putting the colors on. It's actually awesome as well, especially in a salon. You just slap the color on and then you can bin it rather than binning it straight away. I'm using the back of the form, but you could also use the sellotape to remove any fluff which is in there, and the texture would be created if I would be using a gel polish. So here I have used the paint gels, and they are much thicker consistency, and you can see it. It doesn't give me as much of the texture. I might actually do it. I will wipe it off, but I will do it as well. So this is a gel polish. This one is actually really highly pigmented. You can get away probably even with the one layer of it. But I want to show you the difference. So because the gel polish is thinner, and I'm going to touch it, and look what is happening. Can you see it? There is a texture. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so the reason behind the texture on the gel polish, and that's what is probably happening with you guys, is the gel polish is thinner and we introduce more air bubbles into it. Okay, so I'm just going to try to blend it out. Mine texture isn't as visible anyway because I got still paint on gel on top of the sponge. Okay, but that's just to give you an idea how does this work. Okay, maybe get away. Okay, I'm just trying to wipe it away. Let's cook those two nails. Okay, so we have first layer and we are going to cook them. I'm just making sure I'm removing the fluffs and cooking them. Then the middle finger, do I want to? Oh, I have swapped it, but doesn't matter. Okay, here I want the ombre as well. Or no, I will do it this way. So I want the ombre on this one as well. Like, make sure you guys have no dirt in there. Like, mine is obviously a bit dirty. And for a first layer, I also like to kind of more brush it. So I'm kind of more brushing it as well to kind of get a really very little color on the middle part of the nail. Okay, let's cook it. This one I'm just going to go lazy, so I'm using those 220 color and apply one layer of it. It's absolutely amazing color actually. And I think I will be using it for the summertime as well. Okay, so give it a cook. And then let's go back to our ombre nails. So I'm just picking up another scoop of the gel, clean any mess which is on the sponge, and now I'm fading lower. So I don't go as high up as I did with the first time. Okay, I'm just going much lower. Basically, it's the same technique which I'm using for my baby boomer. I'm just cleaning the old brush because I've got some black over it. And now I'm using more of a dabbing motion. Okay, so the first one was to brush it, and now I'm just dabbing. There is no better way of doing an kind of ombre when we've got the base color. And it looks awesome on the Perfect Rose and also on the Milky Pink gel as well. So we don't have to even apply any background on it. So it's a really quick design to do it. Okay, dab it in. Now the ring finger is cooked. So we are going to use the base gel. Base gel, where are you? So I'm just applying a base gel, and you've got two choices. Just apply the base gel on its own, or apply the base gel with the top coat. And I usually quite like to do it base gel with the top coat because base gel has an inhibition layer. I mean, obviously you could just wipe it off. Well, I'm just going to use the top coat. And here. Now the crystals I'm using on the press-on nails, obviously, are fake. Okay, they are fake and they are just mixed it a little bit with the original one. On my nails, I've got the real Swarovski Pixie. Sorry, I've got the real one, and they are much better. They are much tinier, the petite ones. So this is a fake which I'm using, but you can see there are some particles of the real ones as well. So I'm just going to sprinkle this tip. Oh, so hard to do it on the press-on nails. I might actually just maybe throw them in, and I'm just going to throw them in and dip this tip in there. Obviously, I wouldn't do it like this on the client. There is a video of this nails, and you will be able to see it how I do it on myself. Okay, so just dip in and take a sponge, and using the sponge, just press them in. So first of all, they are not sticking out. Secondly, you are moving them into the right place and filling up any missing places. You want to flatten some of them. And then using some brush, I'm just going to add a couple more, or even not brush. So I want those original ones to be there, and I'm just going to squeeze them in here. So you can see it, I'm just picking up the shiny ones because they're nicer. And one more just somewhere on the top. That's better. I don't like when they are too much on the sides, because then they stick out really bad. And then they are catchy, and we don't want that. Okay, that's me happy. Give it a cure. Now I'm just going to put them straight away into the bottle, and I should do that with mine because otherwise I will just drop it. Okay. Now I'm not bothered of the clear ones, but I want the real ones to be back into the bottle. Okay, let's move on into the ombre ones, and this is the last layer of the ombre. So I usually do it on the 3 layers, sometimes 4, is depending how fussy I am. Well, I actually do it 4, why not? So now I have just painted more to the end, and I'm really just touching the end. That's it. I've got 1. I've got 2. And if you section them into those sections, you get a always nice blend. Okay, and then the last one. So you don't have to do it this movement, but I like it. So just after I have completed it, I do not pick up any more gel, but I've got some product left on my sponge. And this is just a perfect amount just to go over it and just finish the blending. And this way you've got really nice one. This is only when you're fussy. When the nails are shorter, obviously you don't need as many layers. The longer they are, the nicer blend you want. I think this one is nice already. Yes, this one is nice. And with this one, I want to go a bit higher. Another thing is like you always need to make sure you cook your product well, because if you do not cure it, like this one didn't cure well, you will remove the layer of the ombre which you have created previously. Okay, so always make sure you cook it well. Okay, they are cooked, so we can move on into the next part of the design. And the pinky, I'm just going to keep it very simple. So a base gel. Where are you, base gel? Base gel and my old brush, which I'm going to clean it. Just on the top and here. And then I've got some crystals. So I've got some nice Swarovski ones. And then we will do some Valentine's designs. I cannot wait actually to use them. And then I've got some blue ones as well. And here, actually I might go for either both of them or just one of them. And those crystals are fake as well. Maybe so it stands out, I will use the darker ones. Or both. We'll see. And the tiny ones. Yeah, I will go for the darker ones. They still look pretty. I have said keep it simple and quick and easy, and I'm just starting building up more and more into this design. I'm just placing them nice. I should have one size smaller to go on the bottom. Because otherwise they just don't fit in. No, I can't use them. I know it looks pretty, but if I use them, I don't like when there is too many gaps when we apply the crystals. So I have no choice, but I have to use the smaller ones in here. And I think that's also a good idea because it looks really pretty and delicate. Cook it in. This finger is ready, so I can just take it out and place it here. Now let's do the middle finger, quite interesting. So we are going to do some design with the crystals, and then we will make some liquid stone in there. Or start with the liquid stone actually. So what I'm doing is I'm applying a small amount of the base gel into a rhombus shape. Okay, just so you can indicate the shape and you know where you're going. And then we are going to pick up the aurora flakes. And what you could do is you could use the clear gel. So I've got this one, and you could use either a clear gel or you could use the base gel. I'm just going to use the base gel because my clear gel is in a drawer and the cameraman is just hiding this drawer, so I'm not even trying to move the camera. Okay, so just pick up those flakes, mix it with the base, and we are going to build up those liquid stone. Those flakes look so amazing, like really pretty. Yes. Cameraman is grabbing my clear gel. Okay, I'm just doing this rhombus shape. That's, yeah, no, that's not the one. Perfect, thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to use the clear gel for the next layer. Perfect, thank you. Okay, so I'm just, in this layer, I'm trying to make it as nice as possible, the shape of the rhombus. But you don't have to be 100% precise because we will put some crystals around it as well. So I'm just going to clean my brush. And this is awesome way of, see, if you don't have like a large crystals with different shapes, you can create, guys, any shape you want, like totally any shape you want. Okay, I'm just going to cook it. The pinky is ready as well, so let me grab the pinky, just apply the top coat over it. I should put some caviar beads in there as well, just to make it nice and pretty, like, you know, we chain or something. But we'll use the caviar beads for the middle finger. Where are you? Okay, so the next thing is I'm just going to pick up the clear gel. So a scoop of clear gel. And if you want, you can layer more glitter in there, or you can just encapsulate it what you've got. So again, it's depending on the preferences. When you layer the glitter and you would use another layer of the glitter, it kind of gives more interesting look. It's almost like a really opal aurora stone, really beautiful. Let's create those pretty liquid gem. And my clients love those liquid gems because they are not rough, they are not catchy, they are totally pulled up with the gel, which makes them nice and smooth, and there is no chance they would come off because we're just building them up. Okay, so I have just built it up, and look how pretty it is. Absolutely amazing. Perfect for the winter time. Okay, so what else we've got in here? We've got this finger, and I'm just going to keep it simple as well, just because on the other one we are going to create bigger crystal placement. So base gel. Base gel. I actually really like this color of the gems, the darker one. Looks pretty. I wish I would have them in a smaller size. But you have to use what you've got. Okay, pinky's ready. And I would really enjoy doing those kind of set on the clients. The ombre nails look so beautiful, like really nice. Now it's a time to apply some crystal placement in here. So what I'm going to do is I will go around this rhombus shape which we have created here, apply the base gel, and then apply the crystal. I have to use the smaller ones just because I don't have them in a blue shape, in a blue color. Maybe one more. So I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it this way, but I'm going to check it. Yes, I like it. Now other side. So I'm just applying a drop more of the base. Actually, I can see it now. I've got the mixture of the different sizes in here. So there are two different sizes of those crystals there. And again, I want one more on the side. Really beautiful for the winter. Okay, just touching up the crystals so they lie nice. And then give it a flash cure. Top coat on this one. Cook it in. And just more crystals here. So I'm just picking up the small ones, and then I feel like I've got dilemma, like I wanted to do maybe, actually I'm going to do those blue ones as well. Just so they match. And it worked out perfect. Now just get them straight. And then flash cure it. I'm just going to put actually only couple caviar beads. So a drop of the base gel, not too many, I want them just like around those places here, just to finish the look. They are tiny, but they're really pretty. So mainly I'm just applying them where the clear crystals are. I actually really like the smell. And soon we'll start doing those Valentine's designs as well for you guys. And I'm actually looking forward because we will try to produce more videos as well, like we did it for a Christmas time. Just so you can keep learning all those new things. That's actually really pretty. I love the look of almost like on rings cloths when we apply the caviar beads. I'm just going to cook it and then show you the final look of this easy design, really. Once you know how to do the ombre with the gels, it is really quick and easy design. So top coat over this one, and I do not apply the top coat on the crystals, but you can put the top coat over the liquid stone. If you don't, then just remove the inhibition from the gel which you have used. I'm just going to apply the top coat over it so I don't have to remove the inhibition layer. And those liquid stones, like, they honestly can be any shape. So like once the Valentine's Day comes up, you just do them and with the red glitter, and you can create a beautiful heart shape, totally any kind of shape. So I hope you have really enjoyed watching this tutorial. Let me just quickly cook it a couple seconds longer, and then I can show you the final look of this set. There we are. I think it looks nice and pretty, not over the top. Oh, that should be here. I actually love this middle nail. So nice and pretty. Yeah, that's what we have. Oh, that's that's what we have created today. Really, it's really pretty. Look at this blink. Really, really nice. And look at the aurora flakes. Like, I'm just going to go crazy zoom because they are so awesome. Reflect different colors in there. I'm sending you lots of glittery hugs, and bye for now.